What if your birth came with a title you never asked for, a destiny shaped not by your choices, but by your place in the family tree? For Prince Harry, the second son of King Charles III, that title was the spare. Not a word of affection. Not a celebration. But a centuries-old role defined by being second, just in case the first couldn't fulfill the crown. It's a label that has followed him his entire life, from royal palaces to American suburbs, from military bases to Oprah's couch. But now, royal experts are suggesting that Harry's struggle with that title hasn't just influenced his public choices, it may be quietly reshaping the most important relationship in his private life, his marriage to Meghan Markle. The concept of the heir and the spare isn't new. In royal families, especially in Europe, the idea is simple: one child is born to inherit the throne. The other? Born as backup. Prince William was always the heir. His path was charted from day one. Polished, prepared, and presented to the world. Prince Harry, on the other hand, often found himself portrayed as the carefree, rebellious younger brother. And perhaps that image was a shield, a way to make peace with being perpetually second. In interviews and memoirs, Harry has opened up about how that identity shaped his childhood. From school to family events, the contrast was clear. William was the steady future king. Harry was the energetic, unpredictable one, loved, but always just outside the spotlight. Being the spare may sound harmless. But imagine a lifetime of being told you're important, but not essential. When Prince Harry met Meghan Markle, things changed, not just in headlines, but in Harry himself. Here was someone who saw him not as a title, not as a role, but as a human. Meghan, an accomplished actress, humanitarian, and advocate, entered the royal family as a fresh, modern force. Together, they seemed unstoppable. A power couple challenging traditions in real time. But with that boldness came resistance. The media's scrutiny intensified. Protocols clashed with personalities. And soon, the couple made an unprecedented decision: to step back from royal duties and carve out a new life in North America. To many, this was Harry breaking free not just from royal rules, but from the shadow of being the spare. A statement that he wanted to define his own life, on his own terms. But freedom comes with a price. According to royal watchers and relationship experts, Harry's internal identity battle didn't end when he left the palace, it may have followed him into his marriage. When one person in a partnership carries unresolved emotional history, especially one tied to family, legacy, and global expectation, it can create quiet tension. Not always in fights or words, but in decision-making, emotional weight, and life direction. Sources close to the couple suggest that Harry's journey of self-discovery is still very much in progress. Meghan, while supportive and independent, may at times face the pressure of helping Harry navigate an identity he never fully embraced, but still can't escape. This isn't about blame. It's about the invisible challenges that arise when two people, no matter how strong, are each carrying legacies bigger than themselves. Being married is hard. Being married under a global spotlight is harder. And being married while untangling a lifetime of royal baggage? That's next level. Harry and Meghan have made it clear, through interviews, documentaries, and public appearances, that their bond is strong. But they've also been honest about the pressures they face, not just from the public, but from within. The challenge isn't just escaping a title. It's healing from what that title meant. Every relationship has its story. Theirs includes crowns, critics, continents, and children. But perhaps the most powerful chapter is the one they're still writing, a life where love redefines royalty, and where identity is no longer inherited, it's chosen. Let's step back. Why does this story matter? Because it mirrors something we all face. Maybe not on the scale of palaces and press, but in families, friendships, and careers. How many of us were cast in roles we never auditioned for? The dependable one. The rebel. The overlooked. The golden child. The disappointment. And how many of us, like Harry, reach a point where we say, "This is not who I am. This is who I was told to be." Prince Harry's journey, at its core, isn't just about royalty. It's about reclaiming identity, even when the world insists it already knows your story. And for Meghan, it's about walking beside someone through that transformation, while navigating one of her own.